Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6. Fighting round. Online. Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
Just needs to find a way to close this out. All right, what's the plan? Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Player 1 chases him down.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Got their eye on the air.
That was crazy.
Burnout is triggered. Grabs him.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Blocks the impact. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Hanging on for dear life. One combo can end this round right now.
Ooh, so
KO.
Great round, nicely done.
Of course I'd win.
Man, they were scrapping. What did you think?
That right there was some Street Fighter. So good.
General kick for a mix-up. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Will gain control of the match in the early going.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
They're backed up into the corner. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Okay.
Swagger step. They exchange blows.
Oh, that was a good one. Okay.
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. It's clipped by the anti-air.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
They are really going at it. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work.
Okay, here we go.
Backed into the corner. What set up? No way, no signs of letting up from out of that corner.
Wow, what a decision. So smart. Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump.
You're done.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Goes for the goal. The final round. Who's gonna take this?
This match has been ridiculous so far. Who's gonna close it out?
Low heavy.
Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Oh, here we go. Take that guard away and cut him off. He's maxed out. Player 2 walls flat into the guard break. Keeps him out. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat?
Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
Down and out.
Takes the round. Wow.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
General kick for a mix-up. Let's see how they apply the corner pressure in this situation.
Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Both fighters are low on drive gauge. They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the fight. We're near the end of the round. I want to see someone shoot their shot. Come on! KO.
All right. Gets a round on the board.
Not sure how you're gonna break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle.
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
It's right in there. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
General kick for a mix-up. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Okay, I like that.
Smart play with the throw.
Ah, what's gonna happen?
Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Sneaks in above. What are they doing? Medium pick hits. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues.
All right. Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
Wide lead here, but it's still in KO.
That was such a stressful round.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
General kick for a mix-up. Jump. Still plenty of time left. Reads the jump in perfectly.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Free flow strike. Both fighters have full drive gauge on deck. Don't mind me. Just making a flow chart over here.
Man,
Raw super art incoming.
Oh!
Player one has the super gauge and just bets it all on the drive rush. Wall splat into the guard break. Nowhere. Perfect read with the anti-air.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Nothing. Teach him a lesson.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
This might be a pivotal super art.
Yo, what? This is so good! We just need a little more. Can they do this?
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Looking for a hole. Impact squash.
That was ridiculous defense!
Forward rush. Burns out.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Overdrive arrow kick. KO done.
I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
Player two clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
That was so back and forth. Wow, you can't ask.
Street Fighter 6. Fighting round. Unranked match.
Now, find a new rival.
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Neither of them willing to give up ground here.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. Opts for the anti-air. Jumps in! This is a critical. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
Things are looking pretty bleak right now.
That drive impact doesn't get through.
Nice block.
One chance here may end this round. Avoids getting stuck, springs forward with the drive rush. It's there!
Nicely played around there.
Of course.
Man, they were scrappy. What did you think?
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual.
There we go. Big hit there. They're ready for the anti-air. That jump is too obvious. Okay.
Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning rushes. Oops. They were baiting that the whole time?
Amazing awareness there.
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Creates an opening with the low heavy.
Amazing awareness there.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Oh, what a rush! Oh, burnout activates.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
You're done!
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
Yeah, let's see how both players are going to start things off.
Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Player 1 has the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something. Combo goes for the super art. Ooh. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Secures the jump in.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Both fighters are just hanging on by a thread, but their drive gauges are a different story. Looking for a chance. Reads the overhead well and blocks.
Nice block.
Hits him with his free flow. Juicy KO.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be.
Saw that counterattack coming.
I can't believe they blocked that.
That's some big, juicy damage on that counter. Was hungry for the grab. Player 2 has the life advantage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Wait a minute.
Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation, drive rush to keep it going. Solid anti-air to continue the corner pressure.
Wow, what a decision. So smart. Oh, this is getting crazy.
Nowhere to run.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Not closes it out.
Takes the round. Wow.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Player 2 has the life lead, and they build on this.
All right, what's the mix-up?
Uncooked raw soup. Oh! This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Over in the flag.
Takes the round. Wow.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of adjustments both players will make.
How's the time left? How's this match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Backs him into a corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Impact's a no-go.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Can't tech the throw. Knockdown.
Just needs one more good hit.
There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Big counter.
Ooh, gets the hit.
Swagger step. In a dire situation, they can't afford KO.
Great round. Nicely done.
Player one with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can glue in on that and make adjustments next round. Tap those shins. Gotta be mindful of reach in, brushes that off, and keeps going. Hits him with his free flow. Gets a little space with the throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Player one will look to apply pressure here.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
But we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life, but still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal that cash money damage they need.
God, what's gonna happen?
Maxes out the gauge right there.
You can't be serious.
A clean KO. Nice meter burn. Down and out.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Jamie
Oh
wins.
my days, that was a real intense fight.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Here comes a new challenger.
We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Player one, push the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Both players are running on fumes. What's gonna be their next move? Will this super art connect? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Player two, KO.
Nicely played around there.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. The low doesn't connect. Just a sip. Early round decisions are takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Okay.
Player one, experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
They gotta stop the bleeding here before it's too late.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Just go for it at this range.
Whoa.
Player one, experiencing burnout. Barely blocks the jump in.
Wow!
Raw super art.
Wait a minute.
They back the KO.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all your chances.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Nails the timing and stings them. Confident anti-air.
Smart stuff there.
There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Denied up top. Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Oh, that was a good one.
Sees it coming and blocks it out. At the radar, up and one. Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round.
Great round. Nicely done.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
Man, you can tell both players are chomping at the bit.
Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game.
Okay.
They're backed up and spins the meter on the super arc.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
That's not gonna hit.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Those 7 beautiful letters. You love to hear them.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Yo, someone just got bodied big time. Wow.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yes! We've got ourselves a set here.
The cross-up connects. And they use the corner to stage a comeback. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player 1 has used up all their drive. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished. Hoo-ha stopped to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. From up above. Shoots off a fireball up close. Trying to read each other here.
They're both just daring the other to try something first.
Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could hit.
Nice way to close out that round.
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Got that right. Oh, the next round started. Who'll gain control of the match in the early going?
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Player 1 will want to take advantage of the meter lead while they have it. The grit level's up to 4. All options are out on the table. So curious to jump in. Hits him with his free flow. Whiffs the throw. You know we paid to get in here, right?
Man, neither player wants to make the move.
They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Player 1 really needs to take advantage of the SA gauge here. Likely he opts for the critical arc.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Kaisen Dankai Raku connects. They're gonna score huge damage off of this.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
What'll be the adds a little solid anti-air.
What?
Down and out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Jamie,
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
You can use a drive rush like that to keep control of the pressure. Backs him into a corner, checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive.
Ooh,
Throws to get around their defense.
that was crazy.
KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
That last round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
That didn't go well at all. Let's see if they can change it up.
Player 2 got to figure out a way to fight back after getting washed that last round.
Right.
Player 1 is working with less than ideal. Oh, burnout activated. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious. What patience to scout out the counterattack. He's there!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Yo, someone just got bodied big time. Wow.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of adjustments both players will make.
Still early in the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Jump in finds the mark.
All right, what's the plan?
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, now here's a chance to do some damage.
This comeback is not going to be easy to pull off.
Life lead is KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity, but how will that affect the next round?
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Drive rush to keep it going. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your... They're going for the super arc?
Wait a minute.
Smart play with the throw.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Oh, burnout activated.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Player 2 can work with this lead.
All right, what's the mix-up? Oh, this is getting crazy.
Player 2 will look, what a slick combo to take that round.
Nicely played round there.
This fight is going the distance. It's gut check time for our fighters. Who's gonna pick up the win?
Okay, no more time to fill your opponent out. Take everything you've learned and execute.
We're just getting started here. Who'll take control?
I can only imagine how good this match is gonna be. Let's go.
Jumps! Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Shows have gotta do better than that.
That was ridiculous defense.
The spacing is so on point. The low!
Ah, what's gonna happen?
The throw connects!
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Here comes the corner, burns out.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Spends all that juice on the super arc. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1.
Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
Player 1 is in burnout state, a very perilous situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Perfect read with the anti-air.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Oh, there's a burnout.
No, I think they missed their chance to swing the momentum.
Noticeable, what? An anti-air?
Okay, what's the follow-up?
One player is in burnout state. The drive impact doesn't work.
I can't believe they blocked that.
This is a critical moment.
Oh, either player just needs one more good touch to win.
They are done.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player 2 clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
There is nothing more amazing than playing a close match with someone down to the wire like that.
Yo, I can't argue with you. What a game. Jump counters the jump in with a perfect parry.
Wait a minute.
It's a smart move to stay on guard.
I can't believe they blocked that.
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout stage. Okay, created some space here. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Uses the drive rush to deprive them of their turn.
Ooh, do they have
Hits!
All right, gets a round on the board.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. This match just started and it can go either way.
I'm sure both fighters are gonna give this one everything they've got.
Jump! There's a change of side. looking for a chance. Jumps up. Drink level 4 unlock Drive Rush to keep it going. Cross up. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of Seth of KO?
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
See, that's what happens when you let your mouth right check, your hands can't catch.
Oh, that was rough. It felt like they were just going through the motions for that win.
Brushes that off and keeps going.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Let's see how these two try and set the tone of the match.
I can only imagine how good this match is gonna be. Left
Clutch, anti-edge.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Yeah, boy, clinch up, cause you're gonna feel this. King Shoryuken.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. A jump-in throw is denied. What a read. Could be looking to start something.
Man,
Oh, what a rush! Drive rush. What?
whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
Player 2 blinks it. Burns out.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Oh man, trust that off.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Noticeable life lead is a comeback still possible. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 is over.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever